Defense on me.
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother.
Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
Demons put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money, money.
Call out here for a pill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It is Alex, the fantasy football hustler, back at you, bringing you a Sunday late night Q&A. Let's go. The shocking truth about week 4. If you need to play Michael Wilson, I mean, I'm assuming this is a redraft, not a dynasty, right? Even though he got that touchdown, last week, he literally only had one target, one catch. And Crooners, did you hear my answer? Did you hear my answer? Throw in a chat. They're throwing a comment, so I know that you heard me. And Alex said, Ken Walker, Keenan Allen, Mooney. Okay, so Keenan Allen, they say he plans to play. Okay, I don't like that. Ken Walker's got a horrible matchup, but I'm rocking him. Out of these three, yep. Toyota One, what up? Let's smoke it up, my brother. Shout out to King DLBC. What up, bro? Crooner said in my flex, I could go Josh Jacobs, Reader Jameson. I like Josh Jacobs. Wes said need a Nico Collins clip in the intro. Yeah, all of that is from 2020. So it's like one of these days, one of these times, I can't mess with the audio. People said leave the audio the way that it is, so I'm not going to mess with it. But yeah, getting some new clips in there. Yeah, we definitely could do that. Devo, what up? Noah in the house. What up? What up? And Tucker one said, when you put it in subscribers only, can I share to my group as well? Help the community grow. Please do, bro. Please do. What did he say? Sent me a message for my opinion. Let's see. I don't know what's up with Facebook Messenger on my computer, but it is, it's all fucking up. Let's see. Aaron Jones. So pretty much an Aaron Jones anytime touchdown and a Travis Etienne anytime touchdown. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. A little bit nervous though. And have you guys done Dabble? It's very similar to Prize Picks. It's just better version where you can hit a little bit. You can put in a little bit less money, hit a little bit more. I'm gonna throw the info in the chat right now. I mean, I'm not mad at the Aaron Jones and ETN anytime touchdown, but I'm nervous about the ETN part of this. I'm good with the Aaron Jones part of it. I think he gets a Lambeau leap, in there. But I'm nervous about ETN though. I don't like that part of it. All right, let's see. Crispy said Atwell a good auto sub. I mean, he's decent. He's not too bad. I mean, the thing that he's got working for him is he's going to be the guy that they use all over the place. Like DeMarcus Robinson and all that. They kind of keep them to the outer, side of things. And Tutu, they kind of just run all over the place. And so that's why I like him for that. All right. And what up, Captain Spock? He said, what up? 34% green line indica tonight. Candy flip. I like it. Sounds tasty. Sounds tasty. Magnificent Merker. Keenan Allen. Is that Brian Thomas Jr.? Is that what that is? And it kind of got messed up with some extra like letters in there. Or Darnell Mooney. I'll say Darnell Mooney. I need my flex to drop 20 plus. I mean, don't we all, bro? Don't we all? And hey, shout out to my man Chef Ran. What up, homie? Let's smoke it up for the crew.
All right. Fire 'em up.
Let's go. And Stranger said, nice of YouTube to send me the live notification 10 minutes after it starts. Do better, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. You son of a bitch. As soon as the show was created, everybody should have known that we were going to be here soon. Smoke it up for Chef Ran and the crew. Let's get it. All right. And Wes, yes. Rashad White got added to the injury report because of illness today. That sucks. Man. It's some fucking bullshit, man, is what it is. Some bullshit. And Crooners, would you take Jacobs over Monty? Probably, but it's pretty close. And what up, Russell? He said Hustler, Love, or Darnold. Oh, it's the same game. Both defenses have been on point. I would say I'm going to say Love, but it is so close, man. It's tough between these two. I don't think they'd bring back Love if he wasn't fully ready to go because they've been doing okay without him. And I know this is a really tough divisional game, but it's tough for both guys. I'm going to say Love. Noah said 2-2 or Dubs. I'm going to say Dubs with Love back. What up, Frizzeel? Snag, he said, if Debo comes back, should I start him or Ayuk? Feel like I would want to start Debo over Ayuk. I feel like Ayuk would get the brunt of that, like the double teams and like shit like that. They move Debo around too much almost to like do that to him for like as much of the game. And CB Dizzle said, didn't catch Thursday's stream. What'd you think about America's team? I mean, they were playing down to the competition. You know, I mean, they had good little runs, you know, here and there. But I feel like they played down to the Giants competition. And what up, Robert? Deontay, Debo, Myers, full flex. Debo. And make sure you come back tomorrow, just in case. I'm playing Myers over Garrett Wilson. Godspeed, Doug. Godspeed. Garrett Wilson is a horrible matchup. I do know that. But, yeah, you got to, you know, there's a fine line between getting too cute, you know, and making like a good move. I don't know if this is a too cute move or not because Garrett Wilson, we know, is a horrible matchup. And, yeah, I don't know, man. Jacoby. ASD. Start JSN or Jennings. Woo. JSN on Monday night. Chef Ran. Akers, Lazard, or Braylon. I feel like I'm leaning on Akers or Lazard. This is a tomorrow morning question because we don't know about Joe Mixon just yet. Because if Mixon plays, I'm not playing Akers. You know, like there's like no reason to. So if Mixon plays, I'm playing Lazard. If Mixon doesn't play, I'd play Akers because it is a great matchup for Akers. Better than for Lazard, but Akers' fate depends on Joe Mixon. And Jason Jesse, what up? Michael Wilson or Trey Tucker? Ooh, I'll go Michael Wilson because they're going up against Washington, and Washington's pretty much given up like the most points to like wide receivers right now. So I'll just play that matchup. And Wilson got offered Evans and a 2025 early first for Puka in Dynasty. I don't really want to bring back Evans in a Dynasty. Because, yeah, he's putting up big fat zeros right now, but it's also a Dynasty. So, it's only been a couple weeks of it. And Chef Rand said that intro and outro music is goated. Appreciate you, homie. Chef Rand said Rashad White's sick of his own shit. Get your shit together, Rashad. Come on, man. And right, exactly. You could do better than Puka with the first rounder next year is the question. Yeah, for sure. Like I just, like first, I guess the combo of Evans plus the first rounder, but that's just, that's like a redraft kind of move. If you're going to like trade away a Puka to like bring back an Evans and the first rounder, you could draft like 3 years in a row with like different first rounders and not hit on a guy as good as Puka, Frizzil, so you think Mixon gets the green light tomorrow? I don't know, man. I'm hoping that we get some kind of news that comes through tonight. Haven't really got anything as of yet. Yeah, like true game time decision. So just be here tomorrow morning. Sounds like another Godwin week. Yeah. I know he and Mike Evans were both a little bit what's the word? Under the weather. They weren't sick. They're fucking a little banged up and they kind of rested them. Toyota 1 Vikings or Packers team D. Ooh. I'm gonna say Packers because man, the INTs, man, have been on point. Yeah. Becky Fumble. What up, Daniel Barry? What up, Frank? What's going down? And what up, Rob? Patterson or Gibson? Man, fuck Gibson, man. Just go Patterson. Get quarter time decision. Brazil Texans move JJ Taylor up from the practice squad. Should I pick him up? I don't know. If you're in if this is like a dynasty question, sure, but nah. Outside of that, nah. What up, Chase? What's going down, bro? What's the update on CMC? No update yet. Danny, who should I start? Darnold or Fields? Fields has the easier matchup, but I'm leaning Darnold. Myers or Wilson? I think Michael Wilson has the better matchup. And even though you got, what's his name? Marvin Harrison Jr., I think I'm still going Michael Wilson. Chase said flex 1, Brian Thomas, Kirk, or Shaheed. Maybe probably Shaheed. It could be really good or really bad for a guy. It could always be really good or really bad, but I'm just saying, like, guy like Shaheed, like, fuck, man. Like, we saw 0 last week. There might not be any Olave this week, and that's like my only cause to pause, for like a Shaheed. But also, if they don't have to count for Olave, it kind of makes it easier to take a guy like Shaheed out of the picture. So that's, it's a double-edged sword that we got here. Robert, what up? I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate the advice. Hell yeah, bro. Vikings D or Miami D? Man, I got to play that Miami D versus the Titans, man. Titans are giving up the most points to team defense. I want to exploit that matchup everywhere that I can. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming through, Robert, on Facebook. Crispy said, Minshew's Rodgers. Pick one. Rodgers. Minshew and Rodgers are not even on the same, anything to me anymore. Like nothing. Rodgers is he's coming back, man. We might be like 2 or 3 games away from Rodgers being back at like peak form. He's looked in peak form last week versus the Patriots. Looked very, very good versus a tough defense in the Titans as well. Tucker 1J, what about this? I play Patterson at the RB if Kamara's out because Pacheco's on IR. It all depends on your options. I don't like Patterson like that much. I love the drop, that I get to make from because that's corduroy pimping, but I'm not super, super excited about him either. It's just Warren is out, so they're probably going to use him a little bit more, but he's not going to get that many touches. What up, Corey? What up, bro? Said start one in a single QB league. Carr, Stafford, Levi's, Dalton, Fields, Minshew. Not Stafford. Not Levi's. Fuck no. You know what? I'm taking the shot on Dalton. Let's do it. Christian said, do I start Terry or Reed since Love is playing? Probably leaning Reed on this. Tough matchup, but leaning Reed nonetheless. No, Brown, Roshan, or Emmanuel Wilson if Akers is out. Well, it's not if Akers is out. It's if Mixon is playing. So if Mixon is not playing, you're going to play Akers. If Mixon does play, that means do not play Akers, and then I would play Roshan. And Perry, Flex 2, London, Brian Robinson, Bowers, Shakir, Steele, Brian Thomas. What up? I would go Bowers. Great matchup. And no Adams. And Brian Robinson Jr., baby. Frank said start one out of Watson, Coleman, Lazard, or Leggett. I'll go Lazard in this one. Colby on Facebook said, Alex, what up? I traded for Aubrey and it might be the best decision I ever made. Hey, man, you got you crazy guys in those kicker leagues, man. Been killing it, though, except for that missed 51. Feel like he missed that kick for Vegas. Chef Fran said, never Levi's. Yeah, Corey, don't even put him in the mix anymore, man. Levi's does, especially when you got 6 players. Just get him out of there. Danny, what up? Start 2, Hill, Shakir, Jacoby Myers, Lazard. With Huntley coming back, I'll just go Hill and Myers. Hill and Myers. And Captain Flowers, what up, man? Cheers. We got yeah, man, we got a captain in the house. Let's get it. Let's smoke it up, bro. And let's see what Captain Spock said. Coach says he's giving Roshan more looks in the press conference. Yeah, because Swift has looked ass. He's looked ass. And I feel like, you know, I haven't done the I haven't went and looked at like red zone touches and shit like that, but like I feel like from what I saw last week, it seemed like when they got in close, they were putting Roshan in, and I like that more. So yeah, man, Roshan. West said a Dunze or Steele. I'm gonna say Steele. If Keenan Allen comes back. Probably just going to muddy the waters a little bit for Odunze. So I think I'll take Steele because I really feel like Chargers got no Joe Alt. They said he's downgraded to doubtful. We don't know about Herbert just yet, but I feel like it's probably just a good day to sit Herbert. You know, if you're the Chargers with like Joe Alt being out and just Slater, I think, is out too. That's the other tackle, and like probably just a good time to like sit Herbert. And if they do, that means the Chiefs are going to be up, and that means a guy like Steele probably going to get more touches. Pick up Tipman if Olave's out. So who the hell is Tipton? I mean, I know he's a Saints wide receiver, but never heard of him. So he's 4th on the depth chart. Wonder how much he would get in the mix. Mark said add Tutu or Michael Williams off waivers. Both if you can, but Michael Wilson's first for me out of those guys. Conklin or Tutu? Tutu. Ooh, Corey, this is ugly. Stevenson or Dobbins? Fuck, man. I'll go Stevenson. It's gonna be ugly for both of these guys. Both of these guys are like on my do not starts, this week. And Robert on Facebook, Baker, Darnold, Rodgers, pick 2, Superflex League. Nice. I like the Superflex Leagues. Rodgers for sure. Superflex Leagues, Roger doesn't sit anymore. He just does. I don't give a fuck what matchup he has. He doesn't sit anymore. They throw it too much to the running backs, man. So like even when they're like, run game, they run through the short pass game a lot as well. And man, I'm just gonna go Darnold. I'm gonna go Darnold. I know Mike Evans and Chris Godwin kind of banged up a little bit, and going up against the Eagles. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Darnold, man. And Colby said I wouldn't trust Roshan with that O-line. I don't think anyone's trusting Roshan. I think it's like more of like a desperation like type of pick with Roshan. Because I don't think anyone's just trusting Roshan or the Bears, line in general right now. Frank said Lazard over Watson, Coleman, and Leggett is definitely a safe floor play. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's really what it's all about, right? Like Watson, I'm a little nervous about him because like I feel like the defense keys in on him so much that like it makes it easier for them to throw to Dubs and to Reed and Coleman. He got the touchdown last week, but he's only had one target in the last 2 games. Like I don't know if you guys know math, but that's not good. And Captain Flowers said full PPR, choose an RB, 2 flex, Steele, or I don't think Irving's gonna play. Allen, Jacoby, Xavier Worthies. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate you, homie. And so I'm going Steele for your RB, Myers for the flex, and I really don't think Bucky's gonna play, so I'm just gonna go Worthy for the other flex. And CB Dizzle, yes, we are going to do a fantasy basketball league. I actually got to get that going right now. We have, let me see, how many people have committed? I mean, nobody's paid yet, but the people who have committed and want in are, we got 7 in so far. 7 in so far. Christian, Caleb Williams, or Kirk? I'll go Cousins. Wes said, pick up Perry, not Tipton. What do you think about that? And Toker1 said Tipton. What up, Darren? What's going down, bro? That's a fantasy basketball. Send me a link so I can smash y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna create it. I'll get that. That'll be on my to-do list for Monday and Tuesday. We'll get all that squared away and going. And yes, Crispy Ken Walker is playing. Really horrible matchup, but he's playing. And Russell said pick 2 out of Jennings, Adunze, Akers if Mixon is out, or Steele. If Mixon is out, I'm definitely going Akers, and I feel like I want to play it safe with Steele over Jennings. But if Mixon plays, I'll go Jennings and Steele. How about that? Speaking of basketball, that Knicks Timberwolves trade's crazy. Yeah. So what? Any basketball goers in here? What was that trade? So it was Karl Anthony Towns, right, to the Knicks. And then what was coming back to the Timberwolves? Was it just picks, or was there players in the mix? Nah, Christian, I'm not watching that game. Should I turn it on? The Alabama, Georgia? I know Georgia was getting that ass whooped. But I know there's time where anything can happen and peeps can come back. So let me turn that on. And Mark said if Olave is healthy, start him, or Ramondre in the flex. Olave if he's playing, but let's see. Wes said Leggett might go off. Yeah, but I mean, we can't bank on that, though. They played and targeted Tipton more than Perry last week. Okay, good to know, Toker1. So you deep league guys. Tipton. And Darren say, no, I'm a basketball head. Hell yeah, man. I feel like you like basketball more than football, right? Captain Spock said Miami allows second most fantasy points to RBs. If Walker's healthy, he's going to be a start to me. Now you got the games mixed up, dude. They got the Lions. It's Seahawks and Lions. Yeah, he said, wait, that was last week. Yeah. Chase said Mason or Walker. Mason's got an easier matchup, but it's not that much easier. It really, it's. I feel like I want to go Walker. Should have Kittle back. And if Debo's back, I know that can help as well. And Wes, you're repping the Who Dat Nation also, right? Toker One is also. You guys are both Saints guys. And Captain Flowers say you think the Cowboys defense is droppable for maybe like the Bills D. I mean, shit. Even though the Bills are going up against the Ravens, I still think they're startable, man. Like they're so good. They're so good. And people didn't want to play them because of like their good matchups, and they've exploited their good matchups with Team D. And Chase, I went to the dispensary earlier, that AK-47 on sale. Let's go. Smoking that Camara. Let's get it. Captain Spock, too many notes on my desk. I feel you, man. I'm the same way. That's why the best notes is up here. Up here. Darren said, Carr, Anthony Richardson. Carr. Richardson's going to get, he's going to get molly-whopped by those Steelers, man. Tucker 1J, they may activate Mitchell as well if Olave and Kamara's out. You think Kamara's going to be out? Colby, start Terry over Stevenson. Yeah, I'd start almost anybody over Stevenson this week. It's not going to be good versus the 49ers. Really not. I know they lost Javon Hargrave, and, you know, he's the guy who clogs the middle, but, yeah. Crispy said, I have a question for Bo Nix's dad. Bo or Gino? We're going Gino. We're going Gino. Bo's got the Jets this week, and you know, it ain't the Brownies. It ain't the Brownies. Captain Spock, I don't ever remember a week 3 with so many injuries. I mean, man, suck, dude. Mad Cow, what up? Question for you. Was offered CMC, Rice, and Kyler for London, Gibbs, and Darnold. Also have AR. And I mean, having Anthony Richardson and Fields, I wouldn't call myself stacked by any means, but it's a single QB league. I bet I'm assuming it's a single QB league. And I would assume that, there's also guys on waivers. So I'd probably do that. I'm trying to get to Alabama. Let's see. I don't think this is it. Anybody? Never mind. Is it? And okay, here it goes. Carl Anthony Towns heads to New York with Julius Randle and DeVincenzo join the Timberwolves. Okay. Oh, with Julius Randle and Dante DeVincenzo join the Timberwolves. Okay. George is coming back. Okay. Yeah, what channel is that on? Is it just on like ESPN? Let's see. And Wes said live on YouTube, Huss. Well, I'm watching it on the game. It's on ABC. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. Because I'm not on YouTube right now. I'm on a service that I get like literally every single channel around the country. I just need to know what network it was on. PF Fly. Oh, the PF Flyers guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. Shaheed, Brian Thomas Jr., Javonte Williams in the flex. Shaheed, kind of ugly for all these guys. No, Brown, bad trade for the Wolves. Randall doesn't care about winning, only wants money. I mean, everybody only wants money. Like, I mean, everybody cares about winning, but if you're in a shitty system, you care a lot less. Like, if you're on a team that's never going to win, you definitely care less about, like, you know, winning because your team sucks. And Dan said, I do like basketball more, but love watching football for sure. For sure. Tucker one Mitchell played for the Birmingham Stallions. Oh shit, did he? Did he? That's tight. That's tight. And Jake said, what's for dinner? I got nachos on deck. Fat bowls after. There we go. There we go. I had some enchiladas a little earlier. Bama's fucking up, huh? Gardaki's Playground, what up? He said Big Tony gonna do big things against Pittsburgh.
Man, fuck Tony.
Yeah, West, we're gonna lose, but win when they play again in NOLA. Okay. Hey, Ghost Monkey, what up, bro? Fields or love, man. I'm just going. I'm just gonna go love in this. All right, here we go. And I might be a little bit behind, but Alabama is back on here. Andre, Flex 1, Garrett Wilson, Brian Thomas Jr., Ridley starters are Jamar Chase, Godwin, Olave. Olave might not play tomorrow, bro. You better be paying attention in the morning. I'll go Garrett Wilson. And then if Olave doesn't play, I'll throw in Ridley also. I mean, yeah, Georgia's, they're kind of coming back. It's, 21-33. And they just got a first down, looks like. Crispy said, I'm in so many leagues working around the clock. Yeah, me too. Got to get some of those done right now. And Corey said, if you don't want Stevenson. Oh, Georgia down at the 1. Corey said, if you want to start Stevenson, pick someone up off waivers. P. Ryan, Algier, Gibson, Herbert, Wilson. Nah. I don't want to start him over like certain other options, but I'd start him over all of those. Rob said, Goff or Chains. Who the hell is Chains? Chase? Who? Throw it in again, Rob. Who we talking about? But I'm leaning Goff already. Bucky Irving's status. I don't think that he's going to play, but let's go check their injury report. Bucky Irving only practiced in 2 out of 3 days with the hamstring and was just limited on Friday. I would assume that he's not going to play. I'd be making moves as if he's not going to play. And what up, Theo? Stream's going good, bro. Who's going to be who's going to be the one? Chef ran through in a super chat a little bit earlier. Who's going to be the one to throw in bigger than a $5 super chat so they can get their name on the bottom right here? And Bo or Watson? Watson matchup. Trey Tucker or Dortch. I'll go Tucker, but it's pretty damn close for me. Randall gonna ball better score than Towns. They got another 3-and-D wing. Since okay, we'll see how this works out. What up, Robert? Brian Thomas Jr. ETN. I think I'm leaning Brian Thomas Jr. in this one. Someone got hurt out there for Georgia. Oh, Cousins. Okay. Leaning Goff. Kardaki said Bucky is still seedling. Yeah, waiting to sprout. Yes, sir. Coach C said, how was Noble's game? Man. I hate youth sports, man. Dude, I guess it sucks that, like, if you don't know anybody, you're going to end up on the scrubby team where nobody knows anybody, and you have a coach who doesn't know what they're doing compared to the other, you know, teams. Like it sucks that it's so like political with U Sports. Like we played a team that was so much more prepared, and yeah, it was all bad. It was all bad. All bad. Hey, what up, Sal? I said, let's go, Padres. Padres killing it. And Corey said you should be the coach. I mean, see, like, I know things about football, but I don't know like fundamentals. You know, like, I mean, I would have to go start doing research on doing a whole bunch of things like fundamentals and, you know, the things that they really needed help with. Like, I bet kids at this age getting in and out of the huddle is like one of the things that like our team was not good with, like at all. Like getting in and out of the huddle. Because they're super strict on the what's it called, the clock, the play clock. And I mean, so there was just so many times where and someone's down for Alabama. And yeah, the thing that's tough is like all they've done like in practice is like work on running and like no real fundamentals, just like the best kids running and the best kids, you know, doing good against the kids that aren't good. And then now they go face like some other, you know, kids where they're not like the bottom half of our team. And it's like, it's a little bit more competitive. He's 7, Wes. He's 7. It was 7 and 8-year-olds. And the other 7 and 8-year-olds, man, they were so much bigger than our team. Even before the game started, they're like, look at those kids. Why are they all so big? So it's, man, and old enough to learn hand signals. Just kidding. Right. And 2-1. So with no Bucky, choose between Roshan or McLaughlin. Roshan. Corey, DJ Moore, Ridley, Juwanna Man Jennings. I'll go DJ Moore in his matchup. Hey, CB Dizzle with the super chat. Let me, and Georgia scored, man. They're only down by 5 now. Let me update the bottom CB Dizzle of this, and then we're going to smoke one for America's team. Here we go. You the man, CB Dizzle. Yeah, they're talking about right now how Georgia made all the adjustments, and Alabama's not making any adjustments out there. And I know they haven't like stopped scoring necessarily, but not looking too good for them right now for being up 20 at one point, now only up 5. Pressure is on, baby. Pressure is on. What up, John? He said, go Dogs. What up? Yeah, you got to be hyped, right? Georgia making a big ass comeback in this one. Oh shit. Alabama just totally fucked up. Dude muffed the kickoff. And dude jumped on it, and man, that like the 2-yard line, their own 2-yard line right now. Man, that ain't good. That ain't good. There we go. CB Dizzle on the bottom right now. Let's get it. Let's smoke it up for the crew. Appreciate you. Darren, I'm close to dropping Pittman. I mean, it's horrible matchups, but like it's Anthony Richardson too, man. It sucks. Yeah, our coach, man, his playbook, oh man, it's so whack. They run, I don't even know what the hell it's called, but like the wishbone, I feel like, you know, the double option, triple option or whatever. Like all they do every time, like all they can do, they do the fake run one way and they run it the other way, but it's not it's not fooling anybody. It only does good in practice because like half of our team has like never played football before. And like this team, I don't know if they haven't played football before, but a lot of them look like this was not their first year. How about that? And it seems like outside of 2 kids on our team, that every other kid, it's their first time. Jake said, "Don't know what Captain Insano shows no mercy." He poked me in the eye. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off at? Oh, Toyota 1 or Corduroy Pimpin'. Nah, I'm going Roshan. And Darren said Shaheed, Amari, Ramondre, Waddle, Kirk, Addison. Start 2 flex. No, start 2 flex 1. Amari. I guess I'm a little confused because I'm not sure which 2. I guess, well, okay. I'm assuming it's starting wide receivers and then 1 flex of whatever. I'm going to say Amari and Shaheed. And I'm going to say Addison. Oh. Georgia stopped him. What up, Elver? Caleb or Hurts? Caleb. I bet they just don't have to do as much, but I really don't want to start Caleb. I'd rather start Hurts, but it's like Hurts with no Devonta, no AJ Brown. And Robert says CMC play this year, bro. I've been saying like this, there's a chance that he doesn't, like, and that fucking sucks. There's legit a chance that he doesn't play because we haven't heard about what's happened since he's gone over there to Europe to go see that Achilles tendonitis specialist or whatever the fuck he went to go see. Toyota 1, Pittman, Dotson, Atwell. Choose one to start. Shit after shit to choose from. Yeah. I'll say 2-2. I'll go 2-2. And every time I think of 2-2 now, it's like almost like we got to get the cheech. My mama wants to tell me that there's something I had to live. Let's see what Georgia does, man. Let's sit down about to catch a hemorrhoid sitting down watching this game. Oh, he hit him. Oh, he's still up. Woo! Georgia just scored. What the fuck? Damn. Alabama. Look at the Alabama fans. They're completely fucking shocked out there. They're fucking shocked. Completely shell-shocked right now is Alabama. There's the Alabama girls crying out there. Oh, man. Oh, man. They're just panning through the stands right now, and you see all the turmoil on people's faces. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, they're going for 2 as well because they're only up by 1. They're going for 2. Let's see. Oh, well, you got stopped. 1-point game now. About to be a drunk night in Tuscaloosa, man. Dude. I didn't see any of this. I only saw the last 2 touchdowns, but man, I mean, these 2 drives, Georgia has been on fire. And Alabama's tackling has been horrible. And Toyota 1, Charbonnet or Acres of Mixon's out in the flex. Yeah, and Walker came back, right? Damn, Damn, man, it's tough. I feel like I mean, if Joe Mixon's out, I'm throwing in Akers. And it's gonna suck if Mixon's not out in your case. Jake said Gibbs can have a breakout game. Seattle run game has been good this year. Yeah, their run D. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be his breakout game. I'm not really too excited about starting him or Monty. Dude. Let's see this. That I mean, one of the things that I heard the announcer say is that Georgia their second half adjustments have just been insane. Let's see it. Let's see it. Jalen Milroe. How is this guy? 299 yards, one tug, one INT. They're about to run a new coach out of town in Alabama real fucking quick. Dude. I mean, this is a tough game. Oh, but they take a shot right away and he hits. He's still on his feet. Oh, shit, son. Oh, shit, son. Damn. One play. Touchdown. Damn. Oh, man. 75 yards. Woo. Damn. And Alabama's going for 2. Alabama's going for 2. That stadium is electric right now. Everybody looked like they're about to shit themselves. And, man, that stadium is on fire right now. Damn. No way. Chef Rand said that guy's 17. The dude who just scored a touchdown is 17? No fucking way. No fucking way. Dude. He's fast. He's fast as fuck. That's who you're talking about, Chef Rand? The wide receiver that just went for 75? That dude's fast as fuck. What up, Marty? Oh, they got it. Oh, they got it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alabama up by 7. The wide receiver turned 17 in February. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. Crispy said, who would you fill in for Jerome Baker auto sub Monday? I don't know. I almost like wouldn't play him. You gotta have a Monday guy. Damn, what a fucking move, man. First off, like the catch to stay in bounds. That was fire. And then a little spin around and then stop and just toasted him. Damn. What a play. What a play. And then to toe tap it and make sure to stay in and then just keep running, man. Yeah, that yeah. Dose that tough spin. Yeah, that was a good play. That was a good play. It took him a couple moves to make that 75-yarder happen. And tackling always sucks in college. Like, I don't give a fuck like how good people are at defense. You know, there's so much bad tackling in college. That was horrible tackling right there. Horrible tackling. Chase said college football can be pretty wild. Yeah, because you don't think that. Damn, Alabama's got over 500 yards of offense. Because, yeah, you just don't think shit like this is going to be, you know, you think that a guy will make a tackle. In the end zone. Corey said Diggs, Flowers, Demarcus Robinson. Diggs, baby. Diggs. What up, Zach? Start Steele or Ford? I am going Ford. Ford, yeah. What up, bro? JSN or Jennings? I'll go JSN. What up, Jason? Said Puff Puff Pass, smoking on some Elmer's glue. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, all those Alabama girls are going crazy now. Let's see it. Tucker won. He said Georgia's going to score now. Let's see it, man. I mean, Georgia's last 2 drives were fire. Like, they really couldn't be stopped. So I don't know what Alabama's going to do to stop them this time, but I assume Georgia's going to run it down there also. And dropped it. That would have been a nice 8-yard completion in like 2 seconds and get out of bounds. But he dropped it. Christensen might be the greatest college game ever. You think so? Even better than the USC Texas? Ooh, no first down. No first down. He got like 8 or 9 yards. Marty said, no way. Wes said, hell no. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I know you guys watch way more college, than me, but okay, yeah. Marty said Baker versus Mahomes was the best. Okay. Wes said LSU, Texas A&M, 7 overtimes. Damn, 7 overtimes. Were they scoring throughout the whole time and they kept answering as well? Christian said, yeah, but Baker and Mahomes wasn't as high ranked. Yeah, I mean, see, and even like for me, I the first one I go to always, if it's like best game, is that USC championship game. Reggie Bush, Vince Young, and all that. So many pros came out of both of those teams. It was insane. I think they said that there was like 40 guys on the team who like went pro and like combined or something like that. Something insane. Corey, so let's not forget this is just a regular season game. Oh yeah, but this is I mean, I don't know. That's what's crazy about college, right? Like this might as well be a playoff game because if one of them lose, well, I don't know. Like if one of them lose, they're still. I think the new college rules changed this year, right? So like both of these the playoffs, it's now 12 instead of 8, right? So it's like either way, both these teams are gonna make it. What up, Tim? He said Walker coming back. Am I keeping Charbonnet? Well, I wouldn't keep him in. No, I would not. I mean, but I wouldn't drop him though. Don't drop him. You're gonna keep him on your bench for right now. Zach said, is Jordan Love playing tomorrow? Yeah, that's what they said. The plan is for him to play tomorrow. And I don't think that they would be saying things like that on a Saturday night if he wasn't legit ready to go, because they've been doing good without him. And this is, it's a crazy divisional game, but still, like, would they really fucking, like, while they're doing decent, would they really risk, like, bringing him back, for a 4th week regular season game? Marty said Gophers got jobbed by the refs today versus Michigan. Oh man, is Michigan even looking that good? Like no Harbaugh and but I know they got that. I forget the running back's name, but he's the beast, right? So if Georgia loses, their schedule is much harder than Bama, so kind of a really important game. I believe it, man. I mean, anytime, like, I know all ranked games are not created equally, but like nobody wants to lose a ranked game, right? Robert, does Neighbors come back next week? I mean, yeah, he does have a 10-day break, but we just got to monitor it during the week because I don't know. I would say let's prepare as if he doesn't, as if we know that he's not going to come back just in case. And then when we get the Wednesday and Thursday practice reports, we'll know a little bit more by then. And Chase said, imagine how complicated a college fantasy football is. I mean, it's just, there's too many players, man. Like we could have like a 50-man college football league, depending on how many players. And there's just, there's so many fucking players, man. And Jay Sarate, my team, Burrow, St. Brown, Godwin. Debo Samuel plans to play tomorrow, they say. Burrow, St. Brown, Godwin, Kamara, Ramondre, Kittle. I mean, it's good. And it's like a solid like C or C plus, B minus, something like that. Of course, I'm not trying to get cute, but am I starting Brissett or Huntley over Herbert? I mean, Herbert might not play, so I don't even think it has to do with being cute or not. I think it just has to do with like your options. And I would just say Huntley. I mean, Brissett versus the Niners, like, I mean, I know Tennessee's pretty tough as well, but yeah, I don't want Brissett versus the Niners. Georgia red almost at midfield. Yeah, super flex, of course. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that should have been an offensive PI. That should have been an offensive PI. The dude might have intercepted that. And said, no, they're not good compared to last year. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, last year, I mean, they're the fucking champs, but I mean, like, at all. Jeff said, what up, Hustler? Kenneth Walker, Juwanna Man Jennings. It's a tough matchup for both. I feel like I'm just gonna go Ken Walker. Like, I really don't feel like Jennings is gonna do what he did last week, and tougher matchup for them this week as well. Only a minute 30. Only a minute 30. See, we dizzle who you got in the AFC Championship this year. I mean, for the Chiefs, and I would say the Chiefs and the Bills, man. Chiefs and the Bills. If this goes to OT, I'm sorry, is the greatest game ever in college football. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their opinions. I don't have a dog in this fight. That's for sure. Jeff, you heard me, right? You heard me? Rob said my crazy. Oh, dropped. Rob said my crazy ass is playing Fields over Faker. Yeah, I mean, it's a good matchup for Fields. And if they let him do some work on the ground, do some work on the ground, man. I mean, Colts, they can't stop the run at all. Wes said definitely offensive PI. I mean, he yanked him all the way fucking back. It's crazy that wasn't called. Yeah, they got lucky on that. And 4th and 2. Let's see. I bet the QB just runs it. That he tucks it and runs it. Nope, threw it. First down. First down. Corey said start 2 in the flex. Calvin Austin, Yoshi, Worthy, Leggett, Brian Thomas, Kasicki, Strange. I mean, it's ugly all around here, for sure. A lot of bad matchups here as well. Uh-oh, someone's hurt. Injury timeout, looks like. I think that I'm leaning Calvin Austin. Chris, we said Steele or Hunter Henry. Steele. Sean, what up? I got Keenan Allen, Adunze, Shakir, Zach Moss. Who do I start in the flex? And who at wide receiver? I also have Bucky. Does he play over Moss if White is out? I mean, we don't even know if Bucky's going to play. So I don't know if he's just like an auto start when he's. I mean, Roshan is like sick. Bucky's like actually hurt his hammy. So I don't know if I'm just auto starting him. Yeah, I feel like I just want to go Shakir and Moss. So I'm not sure who to go out of Keenan and Adunze. I feel like both are going to just eat into each other. Jeff said any word on Mixon? Nah, it's going to be a game time decision tomorrow. So we'll know in the morning, 8:30. Make sure you guys are here, West Coast time. And update, playing Brian Robinson Jr. and Najee over Derrick Henry. Why? I know it's a tough matchup for Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry's got 4 touchdowns on this season. He's played 2 bad matchups already. JPZ, what up, bro? Jeff says, this the week that Pitts finally has a breakout. Man, I ain't banking on it anymore. Like, fuck. Pitts just sucks, dude. They're just not using them the right way. Corey said got to start 2. Okay. Yuck. Calvin Austin and Yoshi. JPZ, generally speaking, 1 QB leagues play love, 2 QB leagues play love. I mean, it all depends on who you have, but yeah. And Christian, what time would that be for me? I'm Eastern time, so I can tune in. Well, I'll be live as of like some 10 a.m. your time somewhere. I usually go live around 10 Eastern time, and 8:30 for East Coast is 11:30. That's when we get all the ins and outs. So, you know, if you guys can't make it the whole time, at least make sure you're here around that time. That's 1.5 hours before the games kick off, and that's when we get. Ooh, man, that was a bad adjustment by the wide receiver there. And that's when we get the official ins and outs for the NFL games is 8:30 West Coast time, 11:30 Eastern time. I mean, it was kind of PI on that a little bit, but the guy wasn't it was not enough contact though. Choker one, Andrew's gonna get crunk. You think so? Harpreet, what up? He said sit one out of Aaron Jones, ETN, Walker, Ford. Uh-oh, flag. This one's tough, man. Probably Walker. Walker's got the toughest matchup out of everybody. Terry to one, start Waddle or Christian Kirk in the flex. Oh, man. Neither. Waddle, I mean, shit, dude. If Kirk is lined up on Stingley for most of the game, like, he's not going to get shit. CB Dizzle, top 5 teams right now. I mean, Chiefs, Bills. Ah, man, see? Alabama won it. That, whoever that wide receiver was on Georgia, I don't know why they would have went back to him after that bad adjustment, because he could have caught that, he could have got that ball before. Man. I mean, that was a good comeback for Georgia, but they bad play calling on this one. Yeah, the corner was all over that, man. That was way too easy. I mean, bad placement, trying to throw just a 50-50 jump ball. Like, they targeted a freshman cornerback, and freshman got the INT. And CB Dizzle, top 5 teams right now. I mean, who would everybody throw it in? Who do you guys think your top 5 are? I mean, the Bills and the Chiefs, they got to be there for me. Damn, like who else? See, besides that, like would the Texans even be in there? Like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy that the Steelers and the Vikings kind of like almost have to be in that mix right now. And maybe the Lions for that other, maybe the Lions for that other team. Shit, maybe the Packers with no Love because now Love's coming back. All subjective. And Elver said start 2 out of Sutton, McLaurin, to Dunes. I guess not Sutton. Is it time to drop Pittman? Man, you said that also. It's crazy because I'm still going to say no. I feel like things are going to turn up, and first 2 games of the season, you know, really, really tough matchups. But I would try to grab Wandale. You know, I told people to grab him last week, and I mean, he's kind of been making my list every week of like guys to pick up because he's just not rostered that much because their team sucks. Exotic Lord, what up, homie? And Maurice, honestly, the Colorado game last week was better than this one, but not a top 5 matchup. Great game though. Yeah, and see, I'm like, that's the thing with like college football. It's like if a game's only going to be great because it's ranked, that means there's probably not going to be that many games that are considered great, you know, because like there's only so many ranked matchups. And Toyota One Flex, Charbonnet, Ty Johnson, or Bigsby. Okay, Charbonnet, I guess. Yeah, that one's rough, bro. That one's rough. Marty said Vikings, Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Steelers. Exotic Lord, Karen Williams, Kyren, or A Chain. This one's kind of tough, man. I think I'm gonna go A Chain. This one's tough. Chef ran Bills, Vikings, Chiefs, Packers, Seahawks. Yeah. Rob said Steelers, baby. Exotic Lord picked 2. DJ Moore, Olave, Dobbins, Carson Steele. I'll go DJ Moore. DJ Moore and Olave, but if Olave doesn't play, Carson Steele. And we'll know tomorrow morning if DJ Moore is going to play. Sea Dog, what up, homie? Moss or Ford? I'm going Ford. Better matchup. And they might need to run the ball a lot because I think their 2 tackles are out. So I might be running between the tackles a lot tomorrow. Perhaps I agree with you that Texas Tech game, pretty epic back in the day. The USC one or which one? Or the Baker? Which one are you guys talking about? Said Crabtree is a beast in that game. That's crazy. So was it both freshmen that won this game? The freshman wide receiver who caught the 75-yarder, and then the freshman cornerback. Exotic Lord, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kyren, Marvin Harrison Jr., man, versus Washington. Goffer Fields. What up, B-Grow and stuff? I'm gonna go Goff. If it's a 4-point passing touchdown league, I might be inclined to go Fields. And Chef ran Colt McCoy versus Crabtree as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't watch too much college football. It clouds my brain for NFL. It really does. So, you know, big game like this and someone tells me to watch it, you know, we'll turn it on. Outside of that, you know, ain't happening too much. Jeff says Mixon's out. Should I flex Akers or Ken Walker coming off injury? Man, I mean, Ken Walker, you know, is like way better than him, but it's like the matchup is just so much better for Akers than it is for Ken Walker that I'm going to say Akers. And it sucks to say that. And it really does. It really does. Toyota one, choose one out of Shakira, Mooney, or JSN. I think I'm going JSN versus the Lions. We made it. We made it all the way to the end of the comments. All right. Easier said than done sometimes. Or Shaheed. I think I'm going to go JSN still, but I do like Shaheed. I'm nervous about him at the same time. All right. Anybody wants any squares, make sure to let me know. There are only 18 left on tomorrow on the Sunday night game. We still got like half the board left on the Dolphins game. And on the Lions game, we only have 40 left. Yeah, only 40 left. Bro, they put Olakun on IR, man. Fuck. Fucking sucks, dude. Chad Muma. You guys need your replacement? Chad Muma. Shit fucking sucks, dude. Fucking love Foy Olakun. And Jeff said Steelers D or the Chiefs D. I'm gonna go the Chiefs versus the Chargers. Joe Alt's gonna be out. If Herbert doesn't play, like, man, it's gonna be a long day for the Chargers, and I want the Chiefs. Yeah. Toyota 1, Saints or Dolphins. Team D. Dolphins, man. Dolphins. Titans give up the most points to Team D. Be growing stuff. KC defense. Herbert out. Or Chicago D at home versus the Rams. KC, baby. KC. Chris said Pollard, Ford, Higgins, Keenan Allen, Michael Wilson. Said pretty greasy, but start 3. Got Kyler too. Wilson may, yeah, I mean, he could be a sneaky play. Gonna go Pollard, Ford, and Michael Wilson. What up, Ron? What up, homie?
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
I gotta update the squares boards really quick. And then we're gonna get to smoking. Let's go. And Georgia, man, Georgia thought they were doing it. Boy, were they wrong. Boy, were they wrong. All right. Yeah, definitely get some squares, guys. We're going to have a good Sunday night football game, and we are going to have 2 good Monday games, man. And let's see what Huntley does out there for Miami. If you guys didn't get that memo, Huntley is going to be starting for Miami. Anything's got to be better than Skyler. Anything got to be better than Skyler. Tomas, what up? Que pasa? Said, who do you prefer grabbing for the rest of the season, Ladd, Steele, or Bucky? Steele. I know it's not rest of the season, but it's going to be a lot of weeks. Frank, JSN, Brian Thomas Jr., JSN. Rob said, he said Debo's a go. They said he plans to play tomorrow. Jennings or Michael Wilson? Michael Wilson. And Ray. Do I trade Montgomery for Scary Terry and Ken Walker? I have Gibbs. Like you would get Montgomery? I feel like I'd want the Scary Terry, Ken Walker side. I'd go JSN over 2-2 still. Jeff says Pittman struggles strictly on Richardson. No. The first 2 weeks, they had super, super horrible matchups. This week, really, really horrible matchup, like cornerback, wide receiver, like matchup. So it's not 100% like Richardson's fault, but obviously it is a little bit of Richardson's fault.
Well, obviously,
most guys who have been going up against Pittman, they're going man coverage on him, and Richardson's not good throwing into man coverage. Arizona Chicano Eric, what up? Deontay Johnson, Chuba, or Ford? Leaning Ford in this game. Deontay, I mean, it's close. It's close for me on him, but I hate him. Be growing stuff. Last one, Kamara. If Kamara's out, pick one out of Brian Thomas Jr., Ridley. Probably Ridley. I know it's a really bad matchup, but it's a really bad matchup for Brian Thomas Jr. as well. All right. Hell yeah, you already know. Dodson.
well, obviously,
Let's get it. All right. There we go. Made it to the end of the comments. Let me I gotta go make sure that all my teams are fucking good for Dynasty. Really right now, part of my process going through making sure that I put everyone in the IR, making sure to get my waiver claims, and kind of while I'm doing that, in between each game, I just look, make sure I got the right starters in and stuff. And yeah, it's going to be multiple guys who just I really don't want to start in these dynasties. Dude, so many of my dynasty leagues have like all 10 fucking wide receiver spot or all 10 IR spots filled. It's fucking sucks. Jeff said you got the best sound bites. Appreciate it.
I know all this, okay, but I do like hearing it, so go on.
And Tokawa Mixon's out. Choose one out of Madison, P. Ryan Sanders. Oh man, Madison, I guess. I don't have to tell you that that's a tough choice. I know that you know. Oh man. And just some funny Kenny Powers sound bites just because.
Atlanta, you're fucking out. Listen here, you beautiful bitch. I'm about to fuck you up with some truth.
Oh, wow. You got to be shitting me.
This is a real job. It's not like teaching kids. Can't get fucked up. I play real sports. Not trying to be the best at exercising.
Dude. That fucking line, I play real sports. Not trying to be the best at exercising. Man. I fucking died laughing when I heard that the first time because it's like the fucking the principal. I don't know if for anybody, I know you guys remember this on Eastbound Down. The principal's coming up, training for a triathlon. You know, doing a lot of calisthenics and this and that. And then he's like, "I'm sure you know, you being an athlete, I'm sure you know all about that." And then his response:
"I play real sports. Not trying to be the best at exercising."
Hey, fucking you in. Brock Bowers, Garrett Wilson, Bowers. Chef Rand said that teacher had them jugs, bro. One of the funniest parts is like when they're about to like have sex in her house, and he's like all about it, and she's like ripping off her clothes, like pulls out her titties, and he's like, oh, and like you can see him coming in his pants. He's like, I don't think we should be doing this. So fucking funny. I don't think we should be doing this. You know, it's the wrong time. And she's like, you just come on yourself. No, it's the wrong time to be doing this. Okay. And then like when he goes back to the Ashley Schaefer BMW and he says all that shit to her, and he was like, you made it. And he was like, yeah, it was just, you know, you showed me your titties, then I just came in my pants. And then Will Ferrell, you premature ejaculator. Oh man, that shit's funny. Samik, no, Olave is not good to go. He's not out yet, but we got to pay attention to tomorrow's news. Man, Eastbound and Down is so fucking funny, man. Like, he's such an asshole of a character, but like, man, he's so fucking funny. But man, I wonder, do you guys think, was that really her? Remember I don't know if it was episode 5 or 6 where they're in the car and she's like, you ready? Is that really her? Do you think they're really hers? Because the way that everything happened, I feel like they could have almost switched it out, put some stunt titties in there. I feel like it could have happened. I want to think that it was her though, because man, remember her in like what else was she in? In fucking 2.5 Men, like back in the day. Right? Yeah, it's just the way that it looked, it almost seemed like it wasn't. Yeah, I heard it wasn't, but damn, brother can dream. Can you imagine interviewing someone like, you know, doing the auditions where you had to find someone who looked like almost exactly like her in a bra, and you just had to go through all the different girls and like just have them two side by side. You got to look at the skin tone and complexion and all that, and then it's like, okay, now whip them out. That'd be some fun auditioning for sure. That would be some fun auditioning. And Jeff said, can you give Pitts and Pittman the bum soundbite? They're fucking bums.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Chef Rand sounds like a Hollywood miracle. Man. Oh, man. There was one time in my life where I almost got involved with like Hollywood stuff. And it was one of my cousins went to college to be like a movie director. And they were in the midst of like creating their movie and everything, and they didn't get the financing. That's what it all came down to. It's always about financing, because there was going to be independently produced project. And but we got to do, like, I was there for like some of the what's it called, the audition process. That part was pretty fun. That part was pretty fun. Met a couple comedians who were coming in for one role, and a lot of girls coming in for a lot of the roles. That was fun. And Tomas said, so Laporta's good to go. They said he's good to go. I'm playing them, but I did grab Conklin just in case. Next week Laporta's on bye. Do I keep Conklin or drop him for Steele? If you're gonna play Steele, I would I'd drop Conklin and pick up Steele. But you're gonna have to get a tight end either way. So I'd be making moves on that as well. So potentially keeping Conklin and dropping someone else for Steele. That could be a thing as well. And Be Growing Stuff said indica or sativa. Man, okay. So I love both. But I feel like most of the time I'm going sativa. I mean, sorry, see, totally switch it up right there. Most of the time I'm going indica. I need to mellow myself down. I need to slow down the process, you know. And I do like a good sativa, but you know, it's got to be like, if we got some good Jack Herrera, you know, flowing, I'd choose that over a lot of indicas probably. Just because, like, I'm such a huge Jack Herrera fan from back in the day. And so that's really what it comes down to. What kind of sativa? Because more often than not, I'd rather have the skunky, musty type of OG or Kush or, you know, cookies, like something along that level, versus like a lot of the different fruity shit that, you know, not every sativa is like fruity shit. But I'm just saying, like, we got fruity shit. It is usually on the sativa side of things. Samik said, what's your opinion on Kincaid? Should I keep him or trade him? I mean, it depends on who you can get for him. I like this matchup, though, versus the Ravens, because the Ravens are giving up extreme booty to the tight end. They're giving up like the second most points to tight ends as of right now. So I do like Kincaid, but I also like Knox because of that. Like, you might be able to deploy both of those tight ends in certain situations. And Jeff said, I got offered Ayuk for my Jordan Mason. I rejected it. Your thoughts? I guess I just don't like Ayuk right now. So, like, I'm with you on, like, rejecting it. I feel like I would just want something different, either a different wide receiver or maybe a wide receiver who might not be top tier and a running back. I mean, I know Ayuk's not top tier, but you know what I mean? Like, I'd maybe like two flex guys instead of like Ayuk, who's considered like a starter. What up, Ken? Is mixing a game time decision? Yes, he is. Let's pull up the news and see if any news came in kind of since being here. Now, last news we got is Deebo Samuel plans to play. Keenan Allen plans to play. Devontae Adams are saying is week to week. Chris Olave, game time decision. There's some optimism, but the team needs to monitor him leading up to kickoff. Doesn't sound good. For the 49ers, Javon Hargrave got put on IR. Joe Alt is doubtful for the Chargers. The Commandos elevated a couple running backs. Still going to be all B-Rob, though. Laporta and Brian Branch both off the injury report. Good to go for Monday. Herbert is expected to start, barring a pregame setback, they say. And it says, even though the Chargers are shorthanded, Herbert likely plays if all goes well. Oh, shit. L'Jarius Sneed is questionable, huh? And Love expected to play, if you guys didn't hear that already. And Dummy Man Pluto, what up, bro? And says, should I start Debo? Debo if he's back, worried about re-injury? I mean, I guess we can't be worried about that because anybody could get injured on any play. So it's like, if I know that it's like not too good for the 49ers right now, but I feel like someone like Debo, they bring him back, you play him, especially if you have shit options besides him. Samik said, what's Ladd's ceiling for this year when could be the possible breakout as wide receiver 1 for the Chargers? I mean, everything's all bad for the Chargers right now, so maybe we'll see some kind of like mid-season breakout. I don't know when their bye week is. I think week 6, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know. Maybe week 8, 9, 10, something like that. We start seeing him be a little bit better out there, but it's all bad for the Chargers right now. Tired of one, Zach Moss or Chuba. I'll go Zach Moss. Jeff said, since Love is back, do I drop Pittman for dubs? I mean, there's nobody else you could drop on your team besides Pittman. Dude, people hate Pittman right now. He's so bad. He's so bad, man. He probably hates it right now over there, too. He's gotta hate it over there right now. All right. Been rocking for an hour and 30. Gonna get ready to go in a couple minutes. We'll maybe do one more bowl after this. We'll see if there's any other questions that come in. I'll be live back tomorrow about 7:10 West Coast time. Be growing stuff. Ertz or pick up Komet. Leaning Ertz because of the revenge game. I do like I love a good revenge narrative. I really do. But I feel like I want to go Komet because the Colts have been like one of the worst against the tight end. And so yeah, Colts, they're giving up hold on. Who the fuck do the Bears play? Why am I spacing on that? The Rams. The Rams are giving up a shitload of points. Yeah, the Rams. I mean, outside of them playing San Francisco with no Kittle, I mean, they've given up top 8 numbers each time to the tight end. So that's why I want to go Komet in this. Yeah, let me see. And the Cardinals, I'm pretty sure are in the lower half. Yeah, Cardinals, they're giving up the 14th least points to tight end. So a little bit more middle of the road. And they've only given up top 10 numbers one time to a tight end this year. And the Rams have given up top 8 numbers twice. Jeff said I have handcuffs like Charbonnet, Akers, and Wandale. I mean, Wandale's not really a handcuff. He's got independent flex value right now. But yeah, Mostert, Charbonnet, I mean, those guys are handcuffs. At least seems like that, right? Isaac said, who's your favorite NFL team? So I don't have one anymore. It used to be the Chargers, but when they kind of went out like assholes to the city of San Diego, like I stopped cheering for them and I just cheer for my fantasy players now. So that's why people get unbiased fantasy opinions over here. No. Last week, I said the Rams, the only time that they did not give up top 8 numbers to a tight end was last week when they played San Fran when Kittle was out. That's what I said. Kittle's good for this week. He's good. I don't even think he doesn't even have an injury designation right now. He's good. And they said Debo's going to play. So yeah, sorry if I confused anybody. I'm talking about Kittle being out last week. Astros on top. What up, homie? And Dummy Man Pluto said Vikings still play with love. Yeah, man. Yeah, Vikings D is legit. It is legit. They got Byron Murphy Jr. over there. They got dope safeties. They have better than middle of the road linebackers. I'll say they have like decent linebackers. And then they got decent pass rush like as well. So like, yeah, their defense, like they can get after the quarterback. They can get interceptions. So yeah, I even with Love coming back, I still like him. It's not a great matchup, but still like him. I doubt Love shreds him, and like, you know, I doubt they. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna get a couple sacks. You know how many? Who knows? Packers, they're just gonna throw it a lot. I don't think they're gonna go 30 touches on the ground with Josh Jacobs this time. Jeff said with Debo and Kittle back now, what are your thoughts on Jennings? I don't like him now. I mean, now there's all the mouths to feed except CMC, you know, and they still got a running back that they're gonna feed. So yeah, Jennings is, I mean, he's droppable. He's droppable. Like when everybody's gone, yeah, like, you know, he was a good play. He was a good play. We didn't know that Debo and Kittle were going to be, you know, back. If we knew that, I would have been telling people to drop him for days. But, you know, they just now said that Debo plans on playing. What up, Bakes? What up, bro? Let's smoke it up, homie. Third one is likely worth a stash or worth a start or start someone else. Well, I mean, who else are the options that you got? Ouch. Rob. Oh. Judy or Dortch? I'll go Dortch because they're playing Washington, and Washington just gives up the extreme booty to wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, and they got no Trey McBride. So maybe Dortch just gets a little bit more volume in this game. Judy just sucks, man. It sucks, man. It like he goes to any team other than the Broncos. Maybe his career, you know, looks a little bit different. Goes to the fucking Broncos. They ruin him, and now they send him to the Browns, and it's like they're ruining him. Like, yeah. Oh, let's see. I don't know what the fuck is up with my messenger. It is something happened in there. Like it's going slow as fuck. Schultz, Higgins, Freiermuth, Ertz, Akins, Kraft, Jonnu, Dulcich, Munt. Yeah, it's all bad, dude. Freiermuth might be the play, man. Freiermuth might be the play. Let me see. But Likely, man, I mean, it just sucks, dude. Like, because Likely and Andrews, like, they just keep splitting shit, like, no matter what. Like, let's go dive into the numbers over there. Dude, I mean, last week it was just trash either way. There was only 2 targets that went to the tight end. Let's see the snaps. Snap differential. Yeah, Likely played 62 compared to 33%. You know what? I'll play Likely because really one of the only ways that you can attack Buffalo is with the tight end. And I'm just some fucking Joe Schmo. Just fucking John Harbaugh, I'm sure knows that because Buffalo has been so fucking stingy to the outer parts of the outer wide receivers and shit. You know, just everything not over the middle. Like they've been like super stingy. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Likely. And Crispy said, "What about Dotson?"
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so. Nah,
we're not starting Dotson. And Astros on top, T. Higgins or Olave. I mean, that decision might make itself for you. I don't know if Olave is going to play. So I would just be prepared to start T. Higgins. Pollard or Ken Walker. It's polar opposite type of matchups that these guys have. I'm going to go Pollard or Eagle. Steelers or the Raiders defense. Steelers. Raiders have no Max Crosby. Let's remember that. As good of a matchup as the Raiders are this week, got no Crosby. And if you ain't got no Crosby, you might not get no pass rush. I got all. Rob said Cousins, Watson, or the Red Rocket. I'm going to go Cousins at home. What up, Kyle? ETN or Ford, full PPR? Man. I mean, Ford's got a way better game. But I think I'm going to go ETN. Yeah, love you long time. I mean, that's how they get down over there in Cleveland now. Watson setting the precedent. All right. He said, like, this shouldn't even be a question, right? I mean, it really shouldn't. And, like, I even had to say, like, Ford's matchup is, like, way better. But I can't do it yet because look at what happened to Ford last week. He kind of got hurt. And then, so it's like, and then he, you know, his snaps get cut into. So it's like, I'd rather just have ETN. Like, fuck it, man. Like, fuck it. But yeah, it shouldn't be a question. No, it shouldn't be. But I feel you. I feel why you asked. And War Eagle, Hubbard, JSN, Shakir. JSN. Toyota wants to thanks for answering my questions. Has be sure to tip your bud tender. Hit that like button and sub up. You demand Toyota one. We're smoking a dab to that. Let's do it. Yeah, and remember, guys, there's no corporate sponsorships or anything that I have. I mean, I do have little random sponsorships and, you know, affiliate codes and shit. But it's like, unless you guys buy something off of most of these things, I usually don't get, I don't get money for them, you know, just promoting them. We're not on that status yet. One day we will. Be. And you the man, Kyle. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the super chat. Smoking. Gonna smoke 2 dabs now. No, I'll smoke a dab in a bowl. It's tough to do the back-to-back dabs with this thing. I need to clean it a little bit. So you know what we're gonna do. So instead of 2 dabs, though, we're gonna do fat glob of this, and then I'm gonna do a diamond of this. So we got the drip. Shout out to our drip homies, keeping us hooked up with the fire ass dabs. That's drip, DRIPP. There you go, right there. Drip extracts on Instagram. Go check them out. And if you're in Cali, yeah, go check them out. Find it at a dispensary near you. Just go search it on Weed Map. Super easy. And hey, Kyle says packing the bong. Let's go. Let me hit that bong. Baby. That bong. Let's go. I like to roll a blunt. Ooh.
This stuff ain't cheap. I need more money. But when I buy that green, I got the best they got.
Oh, shit. Whoa. All right. You know what? Hold on. This tiny little diamond fell out. So we'll throw that in. Then we get another little diamond. SoFlo over here, Miami. Nice. After midnight, let's go. It's already Sunday for you, man. It's already Sunday. Let's go. Sunday, best day of the week, man. Football Sunday. Dude. These fucking diamonds are so fat. When we're talking about the dab diamonds, dabs are not just a girl's best friend. Trust me. Oh, man. That's like 2 dabs in there now. You know what? That's a good question. Be growing. Let me pull up a good resource for the weather reports for all the games. And yeah, good question. We're still kind of early in the season, you know, like when we start getting to November and December, you know, then we start getting some real shit weather. Let's go see. I always just go to NFL weather. All right. I mean, that's just what I type in on Google, but I think it's literally NFLweather.com. Yeah. So, no. Why the fuck do they even give us weather on a dome game? They said 75% chance of showers in Atlanta. Fucking Atlanta.
Atlanta, you're fucking out.
Slight chance of rain. Ooh, it's gonna be windy in Chicago. 17 per hour, mile an hour winds. We don't really need to worry unless it's like over 25. 12 mile per hour winds in Green Bay. Slight chance of rain. Man, why chance of rain in Indianapolis and 9 miles per hour on the wind, but they're in a dome. Jets, 8 miles per hour winds. Bucks, scattered rain showers. I mean, that's Florida for you. Only 6 mile per hour winds. Carolina, 7 mile per hour winds, 14% chance of rain. Texans, dome. Cardinals, dome. 49ers, 6 mile per hour winds. Raiders, dome. Chargers, dome. Ravens, 59% on the showers, they say, and 10 mile per hour winds. Dolphins, 12% chance of thunderstorms, rain and thunderstorms. So, nah, we ain't worried about nothing. The only cause to pause might be in Chicago because it's Caleb, you know, and who knows if 17 mile per hour winds aren't super crazy, like 25 miles per hour and over. That's when we would even like think about anything, right? Yeah, that wind is different in Chicago, though. Yeah, they ain't playing. That wind ain't playing, man. War Eagle, I think I should bench Tyreek this week. They face the Titans. And they're trying to find a QB. Well, they got Huntley, you know, so at least they got a Pro Bowler over there. And L'Jarius Sneed's questionable. I'm going to start McLaurin over Tyreek. I mean, it's not a horrible start. All right. Woo. Woo. All right. Tomorrow morning, or if you guys are on the East Coast, Sunday morning, 7:10 West Coast time, 10:10 Eastern time, AM. We'll be back answering questions, smoking a lot of weed, getting ready for our week 4 matchups. See you guys there. Peace out, peeps.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure
they remember forever the night they played the Titans.